Hello everyone and welcome back. As you might see, there has been some progress off screen. My name is Revonlieke. Let us continue on with Dark Souls 3. So, an issue happened. I was clearing this area with Hawkwood and I got a blue screen of death. And that wasn't funny. Well, like... funny. That wasn't fun at all, for sure. Like, currently I'm really annoyed that I cannot retrieve the file back anymore. The AVI file is completely lost. I tried to repair it, it doesn't work. But luckily we didn't do that much in this area. So on the last episode we kind of left off with the bonfire that is up there in this room over here. And pretty much what we did was we came over here. I will just show you guys because we are in this situation currently so that you guys can see what actually happened. Killed this guy like we are trying to kill him right now. Hopefully we'll be able to. Good. I need to lower my game volume a little bit. So above here is actually an NPC that we killed. And you can kinda hear this dragon guy sleeping over here. You can actually hear him like snoring a little bit. But it's not actually the dragon. The dragon is dead. There's actually a guy underneath us that is actually doing the voice. And it kind of confuses you a little bit. But then after, in here we killed Haveltrock. So basically from this we got the Havel Crate Shield. Tremendously solid heavy crate shield cut straight from the crate slab of stone. Set to be a relic of a legendary Havelrock. Along with the dragon tooth, the shield is imbued with the special power reminiscent of Havel himself. And then we got the dragon tooth as well. If I can just find it somewhere over here. Left by Havel himself, along with his boulder-like great shield, grants the wielder resistance to magic and fire. Now, I'm not completely sure if the Havel set... No, yeah, there's no Havel set that drops from that, but those were basically what we got from fighting Havel here, so he's just standing here and you can kinda... he's not that tough of a fight, just avoid his attacks mostly. If you can, that is. Then we drop down there. I'm not going to drop down there right now, but there's a pathway that leads to a miracle. And that miracle I will show you is, I think it is the Great Magic Barrier. But overall it could be any of these circular ones. It could be the Wrath of Gods, it could be the Emit Force, it could be the Force. I'm not totally sure, but I would say that it is indeed the Great Magic Barrier. With some degree of certainty, at least. So other than that, we didn't do anything else other than clear the area there, the pathway above. And before we continue, here we actually do need... It was so sad that the blue screen of death happened. We had so much fun with Hawkwood, summoned him here. This kind of continues the Hawkwood storyline, so after you summon him into the dragon fight with the pale dragon, can't remember, whatever. After that fight with the baby and stuff like that, you can summon Hawkwood here. So we'll summon him here. There is a couple of enemies over here overall that we need to do. Anyhow, so it should be fine. Should be fine indeed. And really disappointing that that happened, like blue screen of death. Of course, that's my own fault for overclocking the CPU that I have, and I thought that it was pretty much stable throughoutly, but in the end it wasn't so. So yeah, I didn't actually know that there were so many of these guys still left here. That is kind of sad. Because we definitely don't want to die. Oh my god, the frame rate. The frame rate. And we died. Great. Solely because of the frame rate drop. Not sure what that, like, why that happened. Hopefully it isn't something serious. Alright, let's just try and focus on this fight a little bit better. Do this a little bit slower, I guess. Freaking, oh my god. Alright. Sorry, I've been like, after the blue screen, I've really been like editing the episodes, so kind of emptying my hard drive so that I don't have, or that I have room left on the hard drive, and then of course to be able to record again. Yeah, great. Simply great. Alright. I hate these guys. I seriously hate these guys. I wasn't expecting there to really be that many of those guys actually left. Like, that was seriously ridiculous. Oh my god. There's actually so many of you left. I want to kill you as fast as possible. God damn it. Alright. Any more of you? Die. Thank you. Alright, now I need to focus on summoning him. Alright. Hopefully I'll be able to do this. Yeah. Please, Hogwood, kill him. Good. Hogwood, you're amazing. God damn it. Alright, now we need to kill these guys, seriously. Please die. Oh my god. Good. Everything is awesome again. Please, Hogwood. They're dead already. Alright, let's continue on. So I'm currently like recording at like, it's late in the evening, like middle of the night, 3 o'clock AM or something, and yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to do this. There's no enemies left overall in here, so it should be fine. Should be fine indeed. Really weird FPS drop there. I'm not sure why that happened. Could be just too many enemies in one location or something. But yeah, here Hawkwood will show us what to do. Just like that, and then he disappears. And we can do that same thing here. And we will get our own Dragon Torso Stone. Twinkling Dragon Torso Stone. So there is actually like 4 pieces. There's the normal dragon torso stone, the normal dragon headstone, and then there's the twinkling dragon torso stone, and then later on we can get the twinkling dragon headstone. So yeah, that is our current plan here. Basically that's the Archdragon Peak here. There's really not too much else that is going to have a, like, I'm not going to fight against the boss. Freaking hell. Please, for the love of human kindness, I hate these guys. Please die. Thank you. Phew. Alright, here's the ashes that you want from this area. Dragon Jesus ashes, so we can actually read those. They are here. Umbral ass of the fallen warrior who chose the path of an ancient dragon. With this, the shrine handmaid will prepare new items. So that is the, I think that's the last, could be the last ashes. There could be one more left or something, I'm not totally sure. But yeah, that's basically the area. Now I am going to show you guys the boss of this area. You've heard a little bit about the bell tolling here, and every time you hear that, the boss of this area has been killed. And the way that you enter this boss fight is by ringing this bell here, and then you can enter the boss fight. Now, I'm not going to do that here, because first of all, it is an optional boss, and I want to kind of keep it as an kind of late game boss. So we need to go to the painting and stuff like that into the DLC areas. So this is what I'm going to do here on the Dark Souls 3 Let's Play. I'm not going to complete the game. So what we are going to do actually is wait for the second DLC to come, and before we actually do the final boss of this game and these like harder bosses of the game, we will go through the DLCs and then we go through the last boss of the game. That's how I'm planning it. It could take a while to finish up the Dark Souls 3 Let's Play, but I think that's the correct way to do it. Now after this we can go, that's basically the Archdragon Peak. There's really nothing else other than the boss fight. But the boss fight is completely optional. You can skip it if you want. It doesn't affect on anything that happens afterwards. Alright. So now I think what is going to happen is that Andre is going to tell us that, I think it's Andre who tells us about Hawkwood.
Oh, you've returned. I was hoping to see you. That crestfallen ass Hawkwood, he handed me this. He's changed a great deal since he left this place. Graven of face, he asked me to give it ye.
Hawkwood Swordgrass.
Well, now that task is concluded, what would you have me smith today?
Can I reinforce? No, it's the sword. Alright. So that's basically that, and then we can give the Umbral Ash here. And this is the... this is the most important ash that you can get in this game, basically, because it gives you infinite amount of the Titanite scales and twinkling Titanites, and also Titanite chunks. So really, that's really what you want. Now, how many... Alright, I have 14 Titanite chunks, so that's good. Now, Titanite slabs in this game are very, very few. Like, there's not too many of them. And also, I think there is... Yeah, we got the Künder armor when we killed the champion Künder, so that's that. I'm thinking here a little bit if there is anything else on the Legion. Huh, Dancer armor. Alright, there's really nothing too much going on in there. Now, I'm not completely sure if it was on the last episode. I think it was. But we didn't send...
Oh, hello, and in one piece.
We didn't send Grey Rat to the... Lothric. We completely denied that. And then I think we can talk to Ludleth here. Maybe he has something to say. Do I have this? Soul Champion Künder? No, I don't. But I don't want the halberd either, so I might as well just buy this instead. And this is something that I talked a little bit about the Moonlight Greatsword. I did learn a little bit about this. It kind of says it on the description itself, that the Moonlight Greatsword or the Moonlight itself never revealed itself to the Osiris, the Consumed King. So that kind of has led to the point where people actually consider that Moonlight Greatsword isn't the actual Moonlight Greatsword, because one, it is not as like opaque. The blue hue on it is not as opaque as on the original Moonlight Greatsword, and on top of that, it has like scaling on strength, and I think the original Moonlight Greatsword had only magic scaling. So those are the differences with the Moonlight Greatsword, but it's up to you to interpret that as you may. Now, as for what we are going to do next, we have 47,000 souls, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to buy as many of... well, 14 of those is fine. Titanite Scales, Twinkling Titanites. I think getting like these as many as possible is the correct option, and then the rest to here. Alright, whatever. So I think that's a good choice to do there, because I don't want to level up anymore. We are at the point where we want to be. But yeah, I forgot to show you guys these. So we got the Hawkwood Swordgrass. Blood-stained Swordgrass of Hawkwood, deserter of the Undead Legion. Traditionally, the Undead Legion of Farron sends the gravest of messages using Swordgrass. Come to the Mausoleum of Farron. Only one can take the path of ancient dragons. So indeed, Hawkwood is waiting for us in the Farron Abyss, yeah, here, Abyss Watchers boss fight bonfire, and he completely like deserted the Hawk or the Legion, completely deserted it for the Dragon Covenant. So there's Hawkwood, and he's hostile to us immediately.
I should have known. Well, I've decided to stop running from my fate. Loathe me all you like. I shall take what makes you dragon.
Dun, dun, dun. And this is actually very, very tough fight if you allow him to move. If you do allow him to move. Great. As you can see, he can be very, very quick on his feet. And if you die once, he will take your Twinkling Titanite Dragonstone. But you can basically fight with him until you kill him. Alright. I think he's out of Estus now, so I'm free to kill him.
You are a dragon. More dragon than I.
And there you get the Twinkling Dragon Headstone. There is some lore aspect to it if you die to him first, and then he has like an additional dialogue to there. But it's to me, it's nothing significant. It's like, now I'm the true dragon or something. And that's basically it. But yeah, now we got the whole dragon torso stone, Twinkling Titan, both of these. Now it's up to you if you want to join the Covenant and become a dragon. I'm not going to do that. I think it's a complete waste of even though it's a transformation, and even though you lose the transformation every time you die, it's just not useful enough to be using it. To me, at least. But yeah, that's basically the episode. I'm sorry we lost maybe about 20 minutes of content, but overall, inside that 20 minutes, there's maybe about 5 actual minutes that was actually like some sort of content that, like, even the content that we skipped was really nothing lore advancing for sure. So it's nothing that really affects on the chronological order of the game. Anyhow, if you liked the video, hit that like button. If you didn't, you know what to do. And as always, guys, stay awesome. We will see you guys on the next episode. Bye bye.